Hello artists, how are you today? Stephanie Ani coming to you from the banks of the Trinity River here in Six Rivers National Forest near Willow Creek, California. Welcome to the studio. Oz and I are so happy you are here with us today. In the 30 times 3 number 8 for July 8th, 2019, we are studying gray charms. Charming is charms, or use 3. So charms can also be any type of metal elements, obviously, like this. You know, I don't care if you use an actual charm or if you use just some sort of, it's more of picking out the design and picking out a little composition that I'm more concerned about instead of what the actual object is. Like, oh, that's not a charm you can hang from your neck. Well, these you could if you really wanted to, so it's your universe. Do what you want to do, right? I give you permission. And remember, guys, don't stress about the color on this. Don't stress about the little things. Just keep moving through it and have fun. Isn't that fun? The background is actually a piece of rubber contact paper, I think it is. So it's got a great texture to it, especially once it's painted. Sorry. So this is using all of the different values of gray. Gray. Gorgeous gray. So I went through and did a little value scale for you too, so that you can see. I also showed you mixing from ivory black and titanium white, and I also used Payne's gray and showed you the differences there. Lots of cool stuff in here. Okay, guys, don't forget this is part of the contest. Leave in your comment. It's not boogers. It's not boogers. It's glue boogers. Like, the heck is all over my hands. Oh, like, comment, add to playlist. Those are the keywords to get into the contest. Contest is rolling right along. Got a lot of good prizes in there already. Okay, guys, we will chat soon. Bye. Okay, artists. It's just flinging stuff off of my fingers. Okay, we got Ozzy back, and then we got all the burrs out of him, and now we're ready to do number 8 of the 30 times 3. Ooh, gray. Ooh, I think Susan just did gray. Interesting. I don't use gray very often. You know, I don't use black very often, right? Okay, pulling out a prompt. I'm not looking down, not looking down. Use 3. Okay. So that's charming. It means charms. Is that use 3 charms, or is it use 3 draws? I think we could use 3 charms. I am interpreting it that way. Interpret it however you want to interpret it. Remember, guys, there is no right or wrong to this. I just know I have some cool charms, so that would work. Where did that piece of paper go? Oh, there it is. It blends in. Oh, God. Okay, so we're doing gray charms using 3 of them. I have some cool stuff. So let's play with that. Let's go to the table. Gray. Gray, you wouldn't realize how important gray is to the color world. I'm not going to restart it over. I've restarted it over 4 times now. I'm not going to restart it again. Dang it. Gray is an important color. It is a tone. Just when I say I'm not going to start over, I start to have a coughing fit. Okay, this is the second color wheel in this set of 2. As you can see, this color wheel has a heck of a lot more colors on it than this does. This has our primary colors, which are, of course, our yellow, red, and blue. And it has our secondary colors, which are, I'm just trying to make sure I hit them right, purple, green, and yellow. So, oh, God. Purple, green, and orange. Orange. God. This one has tertiary colors on it, which are the colors that are in between the secondaries and the primaries. So here is your primary, here is your secondary, here is your tertiary color. Yep, it's the third. And then this one shows more. whatever that term is, I'm not sure. It's probably like quadrational. That's a word. Okay, I'm just gonna go down here because you know, I feel like I'm not really speaking very well today. This cool color wheel though, it does show you the tints, the tones, and the shades for each color. And you know, it just gives you something to go off of. You know, is that a warm or cool color? It helps you to you know, kind of decide where you're at, right? And if you have things that are the same tone, meaning the same grayness to them, you can do some really cool things, like with your opposites on the color wheel with the same tones. You know, and it's all just part about playing with color. Let's get down to the table. This one's actually going to go pretty quick. I'm going to use Payne's Gray and some white. Payne's Gray is pretty dark color. I should probably grab out my ivory black just so I get some extra variation. I prefer to use Payne's Gray instead of black, actually. It is a very nice, deep, rich gray. It has a little blue tone to it. We'll look at that here in just a little bit. If it is too blue, we will go in with some ivory black to make it blacker. And we're also going to play with some of our Luminaire silver because it's a beautiful, gorgeous gray silver. Yep. Okay, let's get to the table. Okay, so first off, let me show you how to mix a gray, right? We have ivory black and titanium white. If I'm going to use a black, I use ivory black. If I'm going to use a white, I use titanium white. They're just the colors that I choose that I like the best. Okay, we're going to wipe out the brush. All right. So this is also an interesting thing that you could do with each color. Right? So you have your very lightest gray. This is the Payne's Gray color. We'll show it here in just a second. Now, this is how you would make a value scale. Make sure you guys are tipped up here just right. So we add a little black. All right, so that is, they're calling it value 10, which is white, right? That's value 7. So we need more white. Well, that's value 8. So a little more white. There you go, value 9. It's a value scale. Why did you need to know that? Because it's important. It's all about learning about color. So let's see, we have 10, 9, 8, 7. We're looking for 7. That's 8. So that's that guy. Because as artists, it's important to know about color. We're looking for 7. There we go, 7. Value 6. Oh, that's way too much, isn't it? You guys all saw that. And I'm like, oh gosh. So let's pull this. So just practicing color. Oh, perfect. Look at that gorgeous color right there. Hello. This is how you create a value scale. You can do this with every single color that's on there. If you're ever just bored, just sit there and start mixing colors, right? I mean, why not? Play with it. Play. Learn your craft. 8, 7, 6. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see. Number 5. Need a little bit more water on here. Oh, that's pretty close. Yep, that's 5. Right? 4. Okay, don't go into the Payne's Gray. We're just doing black here. 4. All right, 3. This just makes you a better artist, guys. It just does. Because you start to really learn the difference between the colors and the values. If something is the wrong value, it will not sit properly in your artwork. All right, 2. We're almost getting to the blackest black here. That's close. We need a little more dark. 2. And 1. Is it pure black? It is not pure black. It is gray. There we go. Okay, so you're watching me test those, right? Can you see all that goodies, I hope? All right, there you just made a value scale. All of it, all on your own. You just tested every single color and mixed all the different ranges. Pretty simple, but great practice. Excellent, excellent practice. Let's put some sort of grid down on here. I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna find something cool, okay? I don't know why I decided to do this. I just want something that has a little bit more interest to it than just these 3 elements. I don't know why. This is just a piece of stuff that you would put in the cupboard. It's a non-slippy, sticky stuff. Okay, I kind of like this random here, so we're going to make this side a little bit more random. Okay, so that's kind of fun. All right, we're going to do something cool with this too. Let's, how do I want to do this? Do I want to have this be lighter on top of a darker, or do I want to have this be, I think let's do light back here and have this dark over the top of it. See what happens, huh? All right, I might need to put more white out on my palette because white is not going to cover as well here. Oh, get over here. Beautiful color. Love it. Let's go here with a little more white. I have a feeling we will need a second coat on that. Try not to use too much paint, guys, when you put it out, especially if you're using the heavy body, you will use a lot less paint than what you're used to. I'm going to pull some of that Payne's Gray in. Okay, so look at this Payne's Gray. So this on the value scale is somewhere right around here. It's very similar to Ivory Black, but it's just it's really a pretty soft, gorgeous color. And one I would definitely recommend for your toolbox. Definitely. See, it's a little bluer. Can you tell the difference there? That had the black in it, this has the Payne's Gray. So it's a very subtle difference, but it's a touch bluer than Ivory Black. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I know I keep saying that. Just ignore me. I'm a little punchy right now today. A little tired, of course. Who wouldn't be? Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of a sudden I'm like, ooh, what can we do with that? Like, no, don't. You're supposed to be painting quick. Quick painting. Not, ooh, we can make something cool out of that. Ooh. All right, I kind of like that little, oh, I got hair in my mouth. Whatever that little ridgy thing that we've got going there, I dig it. Expressive. Look how expressive that little line is there, just by plopping it down. Cool. You too can make expressive lines. Let's take that Payne's Gray and cover this puppy up. We're gonna need to get some more Ivory Black or Payne's Gray or whatever one out here, huh? We are. This is the black. Whoa! That's me. It's okay. Don't wake up. It's all right. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Promise. There we go. Oh, nobody. He just got back from the river. So nice and tired outdoors. I'm going to leave that little variation in there. So I use this contact stuff to stamp with. It leaves a really cool little dotty mark. And that's an official term, a dotty mark. It's an official term, I swear to God. That's all I know what it is. Okay, there's not going to be any painting this after this is on, so get it be the color that you want it to be. Jumped ahead. Oh, I want to do that. So I will. I'm going to smear right over the top of that. See the dotty mark it leaves? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? So cool. Let's get some glue down on here. Let's just grab our Fabri-Tac. I know it'll stick this contact paper down well. And we'll have these other elements over the top of it. So now, nice thing about our charms is that they're already gray. Right? They're already right there in our color tones. So I could paint them, or I could leave them where they're at. And I kind of like the thought of leaving them where they're at. And I like that being raggedy. Oh yeah, the Fabri-Tac's gonna melt the paint a little, so it's kind of having some fun down there. All right, let's pull some of this in. Quit sticking to me. Got a lizard feel. When in doubt, finger paint. That's actually, I love that. How's our time? 8 minutes. Oh, we're doing good. Was that even with that color last time? No, couldn't be. All right, that does not want to pick up like that properly, so. If your colors all start blending, just wait a couple seconds and let them dry. I'm not very good about that. I think we want to paint those though, right? Do we? Let's see what they look like painted. Oh, we got our silver here too. Let's play with our silver. I haven't even used the silver. I use silver much less than gold. Gold has such a warmer color to it, a warmer feeling to it. That is why I use it so much more than silver. Silver always is this kind of cold metallic color. Okay. Do this real quick. Make sure, do I want it like that? Yeah, I like it like that. Going too fast. If you don't have charms, any metal element will work. You don't have to have charms. This is your interpretation of this. There is no right or wrong, okay? And I don't want you to go out and buy brand new things, except for maybe some paint. I'm trying to encourage you to realize that good paint is a good thing. Yep. And then these are going to fall off. God. Oh. Stay. I'm going to stay on there. All right. Wanting some more dark in it. See how it dries just a touch different than the ivory black? Cool stuff. Cool stuff that color is. Now this Payne's Gray is a little more transparent feeling than black. I must have too much water on this brush, as you can tell. It's just wanting to pop in a little bit of variety in here. Trying to make some differentiations of colors, different values. Love it. Okay, we're stopping there. Maybe. I want that one better. Just scumbling it over the top. Do we have all the values in there? I think we're pretty close. This one needs to be darker now that it's dried. Okay, guys. There we go. Expedition key and a little thing. So use 3 charms, gray. Use whatever you guys got hanging around the house, but use 3 of them. Make a little composition. Make it something fun and interesting and cool. All right, guys, have a great afternoon, and we will chat soon.